Debate through theater. It is a role-playing method that allows interaction between the audience and the people involved, the actors, using a real-life conflict to be experienced from multiple angles. After the participants have been divided into groups of equal numbers, each group has to agree on a conflict they want to present to the others. Everyone has 20 minutes to create a scenario, which should be no more than 3-5 minutes on a conflict situation, as well to rehearse it before presenting it to the audience. For every 3 people in a group, the 4th person has to play the role of the antagonist, the one who creates an opposition, tension towards the other actors. If there are 6 people in the group, there will be 2 antagonists, and the number of the actors creating the conflict, the dynamic element in the play, increases proportionally with the number of the people in the group. The roles can be distributed randomly or by choice. All actors are allowed to use props if they wish and have them available. The next step is to present the prepared plays. For each group, the presentation will follow the following structure. First round. The prepared play is presented in its entirety. Second round. The play is repeated just as before, except that the facilitator will say the word elephant at a certain critical moment in the play. The word elephant can be used more than one in the second round. At this word, the actors must stop, freeze, from what they were doing before. This is when people in the audience can come to intervene in the play. People who have come from the audience have to put their hands on the shoulder of the actor they want to replace. Attention! The antagonist is not allowed to change. Only the decisions that are of the other actors involved can be changed. The aim is to solve conflicts through public intervention. It is not mandatory that the audience who intervene to mimic what the actors did in the first round. After each group has presented their scene with a conflict element and the audience have been involved in it, the debriefing session follows, around 10-15 minutes. There will be used as many debriefing questions to involve as many people as possible. The antagonists, the actors, and the public. How did you find the activity? Where do you see that you can use this tool in the target group you are working with? Did all the plays have the same conflict resolution? How were the conflicts resolved? What was it like for you, the antagonist, to be in this opposition? But for those who were trying to chase the antagonist's decision, what was it like to be a force that was also resisting like the antagonist? How can you work with somebody that doesn't want to work with you? The preferred outcome of the presented tool will consist of bringing awareness that there are multiple ways in solving a conflict. Sometimes it is good to take a step back before taking decisions. To empathize with the other person before making a decision by oneself. To maintain a relationship, like going in somebody's shoes. To solve conflicts by compromises, collaboration, find a win-win spectrum for everybody. In this way, everybody to continue being themselves and also winning. Conclusion: there are many ways to solve a conflict. Never only one specific tool, but always communicating and listening to each other.